Hello everybody, hope y'all are doing good. We got a hot one here, so let's just jump right into it. The Florida high school kid gun experts.
We are the experts. We know exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, those guys. Well, they're bringing their national Kill the Second Amendment festival here to Houston. They'll be here on Sunday the 8th. That's 1 week from, well actually it's 6 days from now. I'm making this video at about 1:15 in the morning. It's next Sunday, and I apologize for this being such short notice, but they have been very secretive about when they were coming. They just released that a couple of days ago, and they still haven't officially released the location they're having their event. We just have our methods, and we found out. We need to have an event to oppose these guys. These kids have been running all over the country. They've got a 50-stop, 2-month Gut the Second Amendment tour that they've been doing. It's funded by Oprah Winfrey and Michael Bloomberg and all the millionaire liberals in Hollywood who want to buy your Second Amendment rights out from under you. And they're just going all across the country, supposedly registering people to vote. But what they're really doing is they're trying to kill the Second Amendment. Now that's it. And if you don't believe me, well, listen to this in their own words.
We will take the big and we will take the small, but we will keep fighting. When they give us that inch, that bump stock ban, we will take a mile. We are not here for breadcrumbs, we are here for real change. We are here to lead. We are here to call out every single politician, to force them into enacting this legislation, to addressing this legislation, to doing more than a simple Band-Aid on a broken bone. The pressure is on for every person in power, and it will stay that way. Because they know what is coming. They know that if there is no assault weapons ban passed, then we will vote them out. They know that if there is no tightening of the background checks, we will vote them out. They know that if there is no shrinking of magazine capacity, then we will vote them out.
There it is. I don't know what else. I don't know what else anybody needs to hear. These are the gun haters. They're not common sense gun control activists. They are gun haters. They want to start with an assault weapons ban and a magazine size limit, and the next thing you know, they'll be coming for granddaddy's shotgun and grandma's pistol. And we know it. We know exactly what they're all about. And everywhere they've gone, they've pretty much had free reign to do whatever they wanted to do. Somebody is going to have to stand up to these people at some point in time, and I see no better place or time than right here in Houston, Texas. So, Sunday at 3 o'clock, from 3 to 6, we're going to have an event of our own at Tranquility Park in downtown Houston, which is right next door to their little venue. To let them know our Second Amendment rights are not up for sale, and they're not up for negotiation. And if they want to take our rights, it's going to be a little bit harder than they think, because take is exactly what they're going to have to do. You know, they're trying everything they can. They want to vote in politicians who will vote for gun control. Never mind the fact that the Constitution is crystal clear. Gun control is unconstitutional, and it's unconstitutional even if every judge in the country says it's constitutional. The judges are wrong. They're ignoring the Constitution, not interpreting it, and it's unconstitutional, and that's just the way it is. And therein lies the problem. The facts are the facts. The Constitution says what the Constitution says. These people simply don't like what the Constitution says, and if we just sit still and do nothing, they're going to get their way. Well, we've got a lot of things in store, but it starts this Sunday at 3 o'clock in Tranquility Park in downtown Houston, and I really want to encourage everybody to be there. Folks, I want to point something out. Some bad cops abused Jim and CJ, and 600 people showed up. Now, as bad as that was, this is even worse. These kids literally want to gut the Second Amendment. And if we don't do something to show them that it's not going to be an easy fight, and in the end, we're not going to lose, because we're not going to allow ourselves to lose. We will do whatever it takes to keep our rights. Somebody's going to have to stand up and say that. And I think the time is now, and I want to encourage all of you to come down here if you can. They also are going to Dallas on the 7th and San Antonio on the 9th and El Paso on the 10th. If you just can't make it to Houston, then try to get to one of those other ones. But what we want to do is have the biggest crowd possible. Everywhere they've gone, any pro-gun people that have shown up have been outnumbered 100 to 1. Wouldn't it be great if the pro-gun people outnumbered the gun haters this time? And that's why we need you to come here if it's at all possible. I understand it's short notice. I was planning on doing 4th of July weekend that weekend, but I'm cutting that short because this matters, and it matters that much. So anyway, I'm not going to talk your ear off like I always do, but if you can get here because we need you, and we need to stand up and say to these people, you will not take our rights. Hope to see you there.